Hello, so today I am going to talk to you about assessment and the lesson plan that I shared last week. It is one of the first lessons that my students will participate in our project related to solving global problems. So after the students have had a chance to go through an activity list and explore some video resources, some articles, some infographics, my ultimate objective for the students is to be able to describe sustainability and a global problem. It could also be one of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So flexible for the students to hopefully choose something that is interesting to them and that they can also connect with. When I was doing the reading for this week, one of the quotes from the text really stood out to me, that our assessment should not offer only one means of response, but should provide multiple opportunities and varied media for learners to demonstrate skills and express themselves. So when I came across that, and as I started to think about the formative assessment in my lesson, my mind automatically went to Padlet, which is one of my favorite tools to use with students for a few reasons. So that's what I have here for us today. It's a Padlet. If you haven't used Padlet before, you can customize your posts in a lot of different ways. You can pick the background out. But one of the things that I really like about it is the different options that it gives students for posting. So, I mean, at a basic level, students could simply post their response, like my sustainable development goal. And then you could just see it pop up right there. Anybody who has access to the link can see it. But the other thing that's pretty cool, which really lends itself to UDL, is the fact that students have other options besides text, entering a text response. So they could take a picture of their response. If they wanted to record themselves on video, they could use the film response and it would have their faces on there. They could do a short voice recording, kind of like the voice thread that we use. I think that those would probably be the options that I would try to tell my students to use for this particular assessment. Maybe they could draw. I don't know. I don't know if that would really lend itself to the type of data that I'm trying to collect. But as you can see, there are a lot of different options that you can use Padlet for. So my hope is that by the end of this lesson, my students will have posted what they've learned about sustainability and the goal or global issue that they are interested in researching. And then from there, I'll be able to check in with the students to see, like, okay, yes, they do have a good understanding, they have selected a topic, they're ready to move to the next step, or maybe I need to pull a small group of students to meet with to really clarify what sustainability is, or help them and talk to them a little bit about some of their interests to guide them in choosing a topic. So if you haven't used Padlet before, I would highly recommend that you do use it. It's a great way to collect information. It's a great presentation tool. And of course, it can be a great assessment tool. Thank you.